remain high with only 5 years left on the clock. These concerns will take center stage at the 23rd International Conference on HIV and AIDS and STIs in Africa, set to open in Ghana today, Wednesday, December 3. World Health Organization reports that 26 million people in Accra, in Africa, are currently living with HIV, with women and girls accounting for 63% of infections, with 380,000 AIDS-related deaths recorded last year. Ghana itself is struggling to meet its UN AIDS 95-95-95 target, with aim for 95% of people living with HIV to know their status, 95% of those diagnosed to be on treatment, and 95% of those on treatment to achievable viral suppression by 2025.
Our first 95, we are only at 68. The second 95, we are at 69. The last 95, we are at 90. First 95 is that all people living with HIV in Ghana know their status. We are only at 68. The second 95, that all the people who know their status of HIV are on treatment, we are at 69. And the last 95, the stigma index is almost 72% in Ghana, which is very high. Go out and let anybody know that you have HIV/AIDS. Societal stigma have forced people to enter into their own personal stigma, to the extent that people don't want to even come out to look for care.
Now, the White House says it is hopeful that the conference will inspire transformative interventions and stronger collaboration among member countries.
We are at a pivotal moment in the fight against HIV, TB, and malaria. There are a number of dynamics going on around financing. So we can no longer move in silos. We must integrate our responses.
Now, to some other stories, families of the victim who lost their lives in the military recruitment process at Elwak Stadium will receive 150,000 relief package. That's according to a report by 3news.com. A Deputy Minister for Defense, Ns Projajemfi, made this known when he met the families of the victims on Monday, December 1, 2025. The package includes 50,000 Ghana cedis for funeral expenses, 100,000 as compensation. And I quote, he pledged that senior government officials will stand with the families and reiterated that priorities opportunities will be offered to siblings of the deceased in the ongoing recruitment exercise. Now, a background to the story: on November 12, 2025, a tragic stampede at the Elwak Stadium during the military recruitment exercise claimed the lives of 6 potential recruits. The tragic incident followed the extended recruitment period announced by the Ghana Armed Forces. And finally, before we go, the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George, says a new strategic framework is being developed to guide the use of artificial intelligence in Ghana. The initiative is expected to reduce corruption and enhance transparency in governance. Speaking at the 2025 Data Protection Africa Summit, the sector minister explained that government hopes to make public service more accessible to citizens regardless of location or social status.
We're updating Ghana's ICT and digital governance laws to ensure they remain relevant, responsive, and aligned with new and emerging technologies. We're accelerating the digitization of government services to enhance efficiency, reduce corruption, improve transparency, and make public services more accessible to citizens and businesses. We're developing strategic frameworks to guide the ethical and secure use of artificial intelligence, big data, and other frontier technologies. We're setting up an Emerging Technologies Council, and the whole legislation has been put out for that. Your input is welcome as we go through the legislative process in Parliament.
That was the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Samuel Nate George. And that brings us to the first half of this morning's bulletin. For more news, please check our website at 3news.com. I am Enyuna Maliga. Business News is right up. It's now time for business news here on Sunrise 3FM 92.7. Coming up this morning, Bank of Ghana's Deputy Governor warns against loan defaults, urges Ghanaian businesses and individuals to honor their loan obligations.
Some people go to the bank and they take loans knowing that they will not pay back. And that's what creates opportunity for higher interest, because the banker then begins to think, okay, let me factor that into my pricing.
Also, EM Advisory warns Ghana is walking a fiscal tightrope despite discipline shown in 2026 budget, citing looming debt pressures, costly flagship programs, and risk of premature Eurobond return.
When we talk about an appraisal, then we are talking about establishing the economic and the financial viability. And in fact, for the private sector, financial viability will be more critical.
Also, the Ghana Union of Traders Association's president urges state capital for local vehicle parts production.
What we want the government, to do is to help us by way of funding, so that at least we can start manufacturing of some servicing parts.
We'll bring you details of our headlines and other stories. Please stay with us. Thank you for staying with us. I am Enyunam Haliga. Now to our first story. The second Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Matilda Asante-Asiedu, is urging businesses and individuals to honor their loan obligation and avoid diverting borrowed funds, warning that rising defaults are undermining confidence in the financial sector. She was speaking at a sensitization program for members of the Ghana International Chamber of Commerce and Industry on Borrowers and Lenders Act.
The Bank of Ghana is intensifying efforts to promote responsible borrowing and lending across the financial sector. Addressing members of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry at a sensitization session on the Borrowers and Lenders Act, Second Deputy Governor Matilda Asante-Asiedu expressed concern about the growing misuse of loans and rising default rates.
Some people go to the bank and they take loans knowing that they will not pay back. And that's what creates opportunity for higher interest, because the banker then begins to think, okay, if 30% of them or 20% of them will not pay me, let me factor that into my pricing, and that means that cost of borrowing goes up.
Matilda Asante-Asiedu said the central bank will continue expanding public education to ensure borrowers and lenders fully understand their rights and responsibilities to safeguard credit discipline. GNCCI President Stefan Miezan welcomed the engagement, but stressed the need for improved access to finance, especially for businesses seeking capital to expand.
In as much as Bank of Ghana, you are doing so well in putting in every effort to ensure that the cost of credit comes down, please put in every effort to make it accessible to those of us in industry and in business.
The sensitization program forms part of the Bank of Ghana's broader initiative to enhance transparency and strengthen Ghana's credit market under the Borrowers and Lenders Act.
Now, a new independent review of Ghana's 2026 budget by policy consultant Emerging Market Advisory is warning that the country is walking a fiscal tightrope despite government's renewed discipline. The firm says that Ghana is making progress, but a combination of major debt repayment, heavy domestic refinancing, and ambitious flagship programs could test the economy's resilience as the nation exits the IMF program next year.
The firm cites three major risks: a potential debt crunch from 2027, the feasibility of high-cost growth initiatives such as the Big Push and the 24-hour economy, and the danger of returning prematurely to the Eurobond market. Managing partner of EM Advisory, Dr. Abudu Abdul Ganiyu, urged clear feasibility work and strong public-private partnership structures to ensure successful implementation of government's large-scale projects.
When we talk about an appraisal, then we are talking about establishing the economic and the financial viability. And in fact, for the private sector, financial viability will be more critical for them. So you should be able to tell us that the project will cost us this much and can be operated for this long.
Dr. Abdul Ghani warns that Ghana's ability to deliver on the 2026 budget will depend largely on meeting an ambitious revenue target of 16.8% of GDP, a projection it says lacks clarity on how it will be achieved.
We know that the GRA and other institutions have introduced various measures that now makes payment of CIT, corporate income tax, and all those related taxes quite easy just by sitting in your office. But what happens to those guys in the informal sector? I mean, they have to come up with more innovative ideas on how taxes from that side of the economy can be appropriated.
That was a report on EM Advisory, warning Ghana is walking a fiscal tightrope despite discipline shown in the 2026 budget. The newly elected president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Clement Boateng, is calling on government to provide capital support to the private sector to spur local production of vehicle parts. Speaking to on Business Focus, Mr. Boateng emphasized the strategy need for Ghana to leverage its booming vehicle assembling industry.
Once they have, started the manufacturing of the vehicles, it behoves on them to also do something for the spare parts industry. And what we want the government, to do is to help us by way of funding, so that at least we can start manufacturing of some servicing parts, something like the oil filters, the brake parts, the air cleaner element, and some bushings. At least we can start from those parts before we enter the major hard.
And that was the newly elected president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association, Clement Boateng. Then now, before we go, let's take a look at how the city is faring against major trading currencies and how some key commodities are also faring on the global market.
On the interbank foreign exchange market, the dollar is selling at 11 cedis 34 pesos. It gained 4 pesos. The British pound is selling at 14 cedis 98 pesos. It gained 1 peso. The euro is selling at 13 cedis 17 pesos. It also gained 3 pesos. However, be guided that these figures could be higher at a forex bureau near you. On the global commodities market, Brent crude is trading at $62.69 per barrel. Gold is trading at $4,191.46 per ounce, down by $40.75. Cocoa is trading at $5,454 per ton, down by $102.
That was an update from the Forex and Commodities markets. That'll be all for business news here on Sunrise 3FM 92.7. For more business news, please check our website at 3news.com. I am Enyuna Maliga. Sunrise continues.
This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #Familac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM.
There's been long deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. Labadi Beach Hotel, 28 December. Lock it up. It has been long. Deadlines, hustle, pressure. Now it's time to breathe, to dance, to feel again. The music hits, waves crash, energy rises. You're surrounded by good people and golden light. This is your reset, your freedom, your joy. 3FM All White Party, the beach edition, where paradise meets the party. In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio. In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. You can't mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback, it's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversations, and the freshest hits. Hop in, take a ride. Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. 3FM, your urban lifestyle radio. In the silence, something was growing. The journey continues. The calm before the storm. Mute a force that was born to speak. You can't bury rhythm. It rewrites itself. Louder. Every signal lost finds its way back to the source. This is not a comeback. It's a recalibration. This is the takeover. This is Trigmatic on 3FM Drive. Driving you home with good vibes, good conversation.
Glorious Wednesday morning. And December is certainly in full swing. Can you smell the bronya in the air? Can you smell the Christmas chicken in the air? Can you smell the Christmas presents in the air? Can you smell the Christmas fried rice in the air? We're always grateful that you choose us over and over again right here on 3FM 92.7. And we promise it's about to be a very enjoyable, festive, and impactful month indeed. And of course, this morning we tabled all of the pertinent issues that you and I should be or will be sinking our teeth into. So do be sure to get comfortable as we guide you through the morning, all the way through up until 10 a.m. Each and every day, into the news review, having a look at what the front pages and as well the details have in store for you and I. Yesterday, Parliament had me locked in, glued to my seat for some over 4 hours. Very intense debates indeed. And in fact, yesterday at the end of business, they patted each other on the back. They said, my oh my, we passed, what is it, some 5 or 6 motions. We've done so well. And I want to add my congratulations to their own call and pat them all on the back, because yesterday I think MPs did a fantastic job on the floor of Parliament. But of course, it wasn't devoid of the usual fracas. You know, the gbasgbos. A bit of pan for pan here and there. And that's what keeps the wheels turning. But let me say good morning to the three-piece wearing Esquire. One of the freshest and latest and hottest in town. There isn't a legal matter on this universe that his laser eyes cannot dissect. Let me say good morning to lead producer on 3FM Sunrise 162's Don Ullo. He left the money. Oh, you are dressed for success. I'm surprised you are even saying that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know how? Oh, my friend is there. Let me call him for advice. You know that. That's in the Ugandan.
No, okay, that's what we're thinking of. But the strategy we use is as we're talking to you, as if
you are telling a friend's story.
Hey, say, that reminds me of that my party.
You carry this person. On the other day where he talk, say, oh, this matter. Meanwhile, you are telling your own matter.
Looking to hear, like if you are, what you go do? Then you be giving them.
People should stop that. Though. School fees is not small. Oh.
We are sorry.
Don't just call somebody and say, oh, Charlie, this matter how? No, come to my office.
Come for proper consultation.
When you come, they will give you the rate card, and you see how much is going for how much.
These billable hours, can we afford?
No, billable hours must be afforded because school fees had to be afforded.
Dear parents is still being afforded.
Oh, child.
And the person needs fuel.
But Sixtus, you do it to your medical friends. You yourself, you do it. You call your doctor friends, say, hey, my back.
No. Actually, it's my pharmacy friend. I've been doing that too. He's into the manufacture of drugs. So I normally will call him but my mommy go hospital, they give him this prescription. How far? No, he there. Eric, now good morning. I do am plenty all the time.
You do me, I do you. I
do am plenty. No, but this one might won't be too much. Everybody is calling, oh Charlie, this matter how? No, it's not. If you do, so how will I feed my family?
Very good question.
If you are a lawyer listening to me this morning, say, Mami volume kakra.
Mami volume kakra.
It's not fair.
Lawyers' lives matter.
Don't
I agree.
Just call up and say, oh, Charlie, this matter, how? No.
I agree. It's not
Come
an
to the
easy
office.
feat. Some of us went and we didn't return. So I know.
So you understand.
I understand. Those who have decided that they are going to follow through and see it through, we have to afford the billable hours. You're doing the Lord's work. But I hope you're well.
I'm good. God is good. It's been a marathon from Monday into Wednesday.
That's right.
Yeah, we have to juggle, but God is good.
That's right.
This too shall pass.
Oh, of course.
This too shall pass.
Of course.
Once we wake up with life, with breath of life, we wake up excited to sit behind the microphone to receive calls of people saying, but the school, they still not complete or can you call the government people? Charlie, people think media people are magicians. So.
I don't blame them.
Hey.
I don't blame them at all. In fact, it's the calls that we receive when the show is done. I'm thinking,
yes.
This magic day, I don't know how I'll perform it.
Janet is the biggest sufferer of all of this. You know, Janet comes right after we leave.
That's right.
And Janet will be there. The phones are ringing. Then if she answers, she said, and they won't even say good morning. No. They say, yes, Johnny's bites.
Yes.
Yes, sunrise.
Yes.
But this gata, they no closer more.
I'm looking for Septus.
I'm looking
for Sextus.
The day I'll take somebody on over my name.
I'm like, which is Sextus? Sextus.
For now, I respond to everything.
Yes. You know who is being referred
Somebody
to.
called me status before.
I like that one. Status.
Status.
Hey. Status. Sixtus, some of the other ones is too early. I won't call it.
The other one is those who relay their own projections onto me.
Exactly. Wherever you slept the night before. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Well, the papers are here, hot, fresh, and ready for us to dissect. We'll get into the front pages and then get some details. Sixtus, did you have a chance to tune into Parliament yesterday?
No.
Okay. Yesterday, they did a good job.
My other boss gave me an assignment, so I was going through the assignment to see how I can impress my other boss. Good morning, Senior Counsel.
Hey, let me add my good morning to this one. And I think you made this comment a couple of weeks ago when we talked about the vetting. I had only just returned, and I told you how even from far from home, I was glued regardless of whatever I had going on. And that also predominantly was because of the kind of drama I was anticipating. And you commented that is what really some of these committee hearings, vettings, and parliamentary sittings have really become. More so about the drama than the substance. And so in the last few days where I've found myself glued to it, I've been thinking to myself, I'm really here for the drama. I'm really here for the entertainment of it. When they start talking the real stuff, I kind of tune off. As soon as I see certain key individuals, I perk up. And I wonder, and it's always interesting to see those who have tuned in. You can see those who are live on the stream, watching, commenting. And the comments, it's like premium entertainment. Premium entertainment. In fact, the official Parliament page on YouTube, people start by greeting each other. Good morning, family. Good morning, Parliament family. Fellow Ghanaians. I mean, there are people who I see constantly on there. And I wonder if we are deviating a bit too much, or if this drama will draw us in and subsequently we'll also get something from our lawmakers and also be a part of the process. Is it such a bad thing, Sixtus?
It's not bad to the extent that it releases the tension. But sometimes we lose focus, which is what tends to happen a lot of the time. Unfortunately, we lose focus because, look, the drama is part of parliamentary business. And if you're a student of politics, you study the Roman parliament, you see the debates, you see the interactions, you see the give me, I give you, the blow, I blow you. You see those things. It's all fun. It's all lively, and there's a lot to learn from that actually. And to a large extent, it's also part of keeping the ruler of the day in check. But sometimes, just sometimes, it's too much. It's too much. And somebody did a comparison of the parliaments.
Okay.
And the person was looking at the J.H. Mensah's era, the Bagbing's era. I think quite recently, Bagbing himself made a statement on something like that when he was minority leader, found himself in a parliament that was dominated by the government of the day and how he had to handle or conduct himself through the period, and how the odds were always against them as minority, but he had to put his head high above, not come into conflict with the speaker, because then you also have to still be mindful of the speaker and the authority of the speaker as the authority of parliament. So somebody did that analysis. You see, the drama was there, but the substance was not lacking.
Okay.
But these days, you see that it's all play. It's all play. And even at the student level, and I think I was telling you this story of the other time. We were students of, I was speaker of the University of Ghana Parliament, student parliament. And we took steps to form a national students parliament. The idea was to end up with a national youth parliament. Okay. I think at the regional level, some regions have regional youth parliaments.
I see.
This is where we started from. This was 2009, 8, 9, thereabout. Okay. But even at that time, the lessons we got as students parliamentarians, it was that there was respect, decorum, there was facts. You see the expression, facts are sacred. And it's not something a parliamentarian jokes with. But today, a member of parliament can rise to his feet and spew anything.
Factual or not.
Factual or not. And when he's called upon to defend or substantiate, then it becomes, you are wish hunting me. Even as student parliamentarians, we were taken through, and this was the Bugbing era as a leader. Bugbing, Chairman Sabonsu, Abraham Osei, and Abraham Edu, I think so.
Right.
And these were names, Papa Usu Ankoma, these were the people who were training us. They will tell you that if you are a member of parliament, there is a huge responsibility on you to do your research before you rise to your feet. You can't just get up and talk. It has to be founded on something. So that any comment at all you are making on the floor of the House, it is authoritative, because the Hansard is an official document. It is quoted by business people, relied upon by business people, relied upon by courts and all of this. So it is not to be taken lightly. So the drama has always been there, but the substance too was never made. Today, respectfully, today it is different. Even the current clerk to Parliament, when you listen to him, he will tell you, Jethro, Jethro, he's a lawyer, by the way, Esquire. He will tell you the nature of the business of Parliament is such that you can't have people, behaving anyhow on the floor.
It gets so animated these days. And there's a lot of shouting, backbenchers calm down, and the flow, depending on which speaker is on the seat, the flow can be completely truncated. Everybody wants to rebut. They stand up. It's not on a point of order. I mean,
they just see, even at the level of the current chief executive of the MPA. When we were in the student assembly, the General Assembly of the SRC, University of Ghana, he was the legal advisor to the SRC then. Eduji
in fact, he's on the front page.
He's on the front
today.
page. He was, and he would tell you that, look, even before you rise to your feet, at that level, the student level, you must respect whoever is on the floor.
That's right.
If you are challenging the person, it must be on a proper point of order. It's not like if I continue, they'll cite me for contempt.
Be calming down. We'll
fine.
bring you something cold to drink. We'll bring you something. But I like how Bernard Appiah-Ampofo, he's first deputy.
Yes, first deputy.
How he handled the House yesterday. He did not take any prisoners. If you get up, it's not on a point of order. In fact, you can't catch his eye. Order! Honorable members, order! So
you people fired him, so he's showing you that.
We got off to a rocky start, but I've always been a big fan of Bernard Appiah-Ampofo, especially in the beginning when he was catching so much heat for what they called a dull demeanor. But yesterday he handled the House with a lot of finesse, and in fact he rattles off the rules like you wouldn't believe it. Yesterday, I can't remember what was happening at the tail end of it, but he just said, "Is it an order 52-6?" I say, yeah. Rattling off the orders. Today, of course, I will be tuned in, locked in. They reconvene at 12 noon. Hopefully, they won't be late like they were yesterday. So, honorable members, order. The Daily Post this morning.
So the name I was looking for is actually Abraham Osei Edu.
Okay.
Group COO has given me the pointer. So it's actually Abraham Osei Edu. These were names that you mention, and you see. They say we shouldn't say command. You see, respect is earned, not commanded. But these were names that commanded respect. Abraham Osei Edu is on the floor, and you backbencher, you are shouting. I mean, how?
The Daily Post. Let's get into the papers. Has this to say, Akando gives newly posted doctors 1 week to report to work. It's a conversation that is, of course, brewing, but it's not a new conversation. I'm talking about health professionals being posted into areas that they say are not favorable to their living conditions. I think we got some stats concerning the either Upper East or Upper West region where some 52 medical doctors are yet to report to work after being posted. We'll get into that. Ministry of Youth Development and Empowerment to launch Youth Tracker and Agtractive campaign to transform youth opportunities and drive agri-food innovation. And you've got the Minister for Youth and Empowerment captured on the front page. Ghana Medical Trust Fund, Mahama Cares, delivers urgent aid to 2-year-old cancer patient, and there are some photos also to go along with it. Oh, it's not easy. Look at this young 2-year-old. It looks like face is a bit swollen. Cancer. It's not easy. It's not easy. The Accra Times this morning. Prudent management of Ghana's economy. Ayarga exposes NPP's economic record. Full story on page 3. 2026 budget is health-centered. Minta Akando. Pictured here also on the front page. Team of Hope touches some 231 lives with free surgical exercise. Now, concerning religious harmony and tolerance, NPA boss praises Muslims and Christians. You've got Eduji Tamaklo pictured here with the chief imam, both clad in white. And you know that in the last few weeks, we've come back to this conversation centered around practicing of one's religion in boarding school. Nana Kudedo Ajiman Rawlings, a foundational pillar of PNDC and NDC. Fifi Kwete speaking there. And Parliament undertakes cleanup exercise. Interesting. We'll give you the full
by the MPs themselves.
Details. I suspect so. We all need to keep the city, keep the country clean. Oh, okay. I beg your pardon. It's not the MPs. They have other things to do. These are the workers. The workers at Parliament House. Hey, having a bit of a boogie. They should have joined them. You see our young ones, our young parliamentary workers there doing some cleanup.
It would have been fun for them to join.
Oh, they should join. They should join. All right. And then finally, I've got the Daily Graphic. Amid city gains, festivities, consumers demand price cuts. I was asking this morning if you can smell the bronya chicken in the air, bronya fried rice. How are you getting ready for Christmas? In fact, as the days and weeks progress, we're going to deep dive into what your budget is looking like for this bronya. Has the city, as recent appreciation and bodybuilding made an impact on your pocket so far? Dear parents, bronya is coming. You buy shoe, you buy dress, you buy suits. The kids will eat chicken. You buy toys. They want to eat chocolates. They want to go to Bouncy Castle. They want to do this.
Come for family
they
day.
want to come for family day. At least family day, you register for free. But when they come to family day, they'll eat kebab. They'll drink juice. They'll eat cotton candy. What are your pockets saying? We'll talk about it in the coming days. Chief Examiner lists causes of failure in WASI core subjects. I'll be very keen to interrogate this because we've been asking what are the reasons for some of the drastic drops in pass rates for some of these core subjects. Maths not going good, social studies especially, very alarming indeed. Well, government manifesto scores high marks in mining sector. That is coming from some CSO's report. Who it is, you can find out on page 13. Ministry launches Youth Tracker Platform mobile app. Hey, Absi, okay? We have another app for you and I to go and check out. On the back page of the Daily Graphic, 1,486 illegal miners arrested and some 443 excavators seized this year. Ministry of Health forms new immunization advisory team. That's what I've got here on my various papers. The Daily Graphic, the Accra Times, and the Daily Post. Sixtus.
Let me start with Ghana's favorite newspaper, the Daily Guide newspaper. It says Osei Asibe sweats over 623 million Ghana cedi bail. Oh, he's still there?
Who is this?
Former NSS boss.
Oh, he's... The
story is on page 3.
He hasn't been... I thought he had met these conditions.
I thought He made bail a long time. The story is by Jibril Abdul Razak, former executive director of the NSS, or now NSA, Oseas Benchi, is struggling to execute the 623 million Ghana cedi bill granted him by the High Court in Accra, despite the sum being reduced from the initial 800 million Ghana cedis. He has been in the custody of the NIB since October 2025, when he first appeared before the court and pleaded not guilty to all the charges, accusing him of stealing about 650 million Ghana cedis from the state. He's been charged with a total of 14 counts of stealing, causing financial loss to the state, and money laundering. And he's accused of causing financial loss of 8.2 million to the state by authorizing transfers from the NSA's control account to e-switch account number 111, it is provided, registered in his name. Again, accused of laundering over 8.2 million cedis by diverting it into his e-switch account, knowing the money formed part of unlawful activity. The former mayor of Kumasi is also facing charges of causing financial loss to the tune of 55 million belonging to, and the story is on page 3. Thing is that he's not been able to make bail, meet the bail conditions. Back to the front page of the Daily Guide newspaper, Minority exposes airport service charges increment from 5 to 150 Ghana cedis, and comes with a picture of the respected Patrick Boama. People say he's a presidential candidate. That's in the waiting. NMC orders 2 media houses to apologize over reports. Comes with a picture of Angela Lists. You see, the other time I was saying that Angela List is always in the
news.
I recall. She always has a headline. We have to talk to her one of these days. Okay, so court awaits Agrada plea deal outcome, and a picture of Patricia Esiedua is there. GFP marks Appiah-Ampofo 1-year remembrance. Oh, your candidate you forgot? Heleno.
The 1 year falls on which day?
The story is on page 6 of the Daily Guide newspaper.
Oh, may I so continue to
comes with the picture of Philip Appiah-Kubi, the man who is known in our circles as Roman Father. The Ghana Freedom Party has commemorated, it happened already, the first anniversary of the passing of its founder, Appiah-Ampofo, with a solemn ceremony at her hometown, Ejiratia, in the Efija-Kwabre district of the Ashanti region. Okay, so this has happened already. And
had she won
the presidency?
You
would have had a car.
You see what I've been going through.
Your Prado Wahala would not have wahaled you.
I've been patching for the better part of the end of this year. Appiah-Ampofo, rest in peace.
Yeah, to quite bridge there, and that will be maso. Say, I can't see a bar. Yeah, near my debano. Mathematics, Yadia car. Yadia Yapadia, container Yabiaso. Hey, Nade, Languarana bread. Yes, yes, yeah, watch ye. Ye too quiet. A grandma, Yaman had a hash. Now what's in your hot now, Imo. Now go find a name and what they bar. But we do have a ha. Yes, this is Cacasia. Eddie Atoso. Why do me a year? Yes, ya fat. Ya body don't come. Hey, that's all about don't come, dear. Eddie, a bomb and Urano. Ya Quabra, when you know. That's a while more don't come now and Urano. Now I Jeff in some. I just a Ghana former. Yet it.
Ghana former yet it. She says, why? Somebody will suffer to go and bring goods from abroad. If you harbor, you do it, don't come in for somebody else. Why don't you do don't come in for the person?
For the person.
Who has suffered?
There's a lot of sense in that. We can't be doing that. Anyway, your consolation is that, according to Roman Father, he's the leader of the party now.
Indeed.
The party is restructuring. So you should go, they can make you general secretary of the party.
I'll avail myself.
Yes, you should. You should. In her memory, you so much love the woman.
I did.
The custodian newspaper, Fearless, Fair and Reliable NPP presidential primary, Bawumia receives over 70% nationwide support, comes with the picture of Mr. Ofosu Asamoah, campaign manager of Engineer Kwabena Japan, who now declares support for Bawumia. You know Ofose Asamoah? Fair wages. He was at Fair Wages.
Right.
Is it Labour Commission?
Labour Commission.
He was at Labour Commission. Yeah. He was at Labour Commission. He was the executive director.
He's throwing his weight behind Dr. Bawumia.
Bawumia,
okay.
Yes. He was campaign manager for engineer Kwabena Japan. But now he says engineer should wait.
I've not heard a lot from engineer. I know that this flag bearership race, in terms of the votes, is targeted at the delegates. I get that, but I'm not seeing.
Hear from his camp.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot. I know Dr. Bawumia's camp. They've been in the eastern region. They say they've received massive endorsement. I still see Kennedy Japan also on the campaign trail, but I don't know. The others seem to fall by the wayside. I've heard some murmurings on the Dr. Brian Champon camp as well.
He should have been running for general secretary of the party, not flag bearer.
What about chairman? You don't think he should have run for party chairman?
Yeah, he could have gone for chairman. Yeah, but you see, once Afoko declared intention and Boachijaku declared intention, for me, the two of them are good. Formidable enough to deal with. One of them will lose, so it's fine.
Okay, so general secretary for
engineer would have been perfect. You see, CEO of the party, you deal with the party, you handle the day-to-day administration, then that would take off the pressure from the Osahin in parliament so that he will be coming down small, you see. But now it's like everything. That is why the listing, you hear MPP in parliament, the listing MPP, because the party lacks credible leadership.
But for those who have said that this approach of getting a flag bearer in January means that the current party executives are safe, then everything you are saying there will go into the window, because that has been the allegation that the reason why this top-bottom approach has been employed or deployed or whatever is because if you have, let's say, for example, the Dr. Bawumia making a comeback as flag bearer, the executives who are currently in place will have some kind of protection, allegedly, because you'll be able to pull strings in their favor. You scratch my back, I scratch my back.
I'll be surprised if the two of them, Paul Afoko and Boachijaku, if they both lose, I'll be shocked. I will say the party is not interested in real leadership. If Eslausu, Sylvester Mensah, and no, not Sylvester Mensah. Oh, I'm sorry. The former Sly, call him Sly.
Tete.
Sylvester Tete.
Yes.
And there's a third person on that ballot for general secretary.
Let's have a look.
There are three names that I mentioned the other time.
Let me see if I can go on the party's website.
As for the party leadership, they need a complete overhaul, a total overhaul. They can't. In fact, they shouldn't even put themselves up in the first place. I've said this here before. They shouldn't. You should just. I mean, you have tried. You force. But let a different set of people handle the party. Like I said the last time, the MPP shouldn't become like my party, the CPP. And to avoid that...
That's not possible.
Oh, it is possible.
It is not
the
possible.
way it is going.
It is
possible. If you have... okay, let me not say that, but... If you have... Back to the custodian newspaper. No, but the thing is that if you have press conferences and...
I thought you were going to mention somebody's name.
I actually almost did.
Back to the custodian.
The leader of a party must be tolerant. You cannot be openly attacking journalists. No. You are the leader of a big political party. You can't be doing that. MPP presidential primary, Bawumia receives over 70% nationwide support. Plot to smear ex-MIF managers exposed. Ghana must prepare for emerging terrorist threats. Experts warn at CPS dialogue. And Bawumia is MPP's best bet for 2028. Another prayer is quoted. Nitiwul exposes Kennedy over recycled 2023 campaign video. Comment reserved. The News Center newspaper, edited by Elvis Darko, detail-driven news, wave of grassroots endorsement propel Bawumia's candidacy. Springfield is model of indigenous excellence. Energy minister is quoted, comes with the picture of the Minister of Energy and Green Transition, John Jinapo, paired with Kevin Ochre, founder and CEO of Springfield. Springfield, is that the estate at Ebri? Just directly opposite Pediasi. There's some new, this one there. Oh, it's an energy company. Okay, terror. Experts sound alarm on Ghana's security gaps. If you raise security issues and you mention Israeli ambassador, I believe Israel and security, I believe. MWA crowns GPHA's Dr. Enchi Bosiako as Maritime PR Leader of the Year. Shareholders deliver 100% backing for MTN Ghana's Momo and restructuring. On the back page, you have the same story. On the front page, and then you have BOG, GNCCI in collateral registry sensitization drive. Finally, the Daily Gist newspaper. Kisie Jabeng in hot water, more petitions fly in. Agrada begs over fresh naked case. Comes with the picture of Agrada and husband at the court. Dr. Bawumia is pictured with Frank Anodompre in a recent visit to Insawam, and the headline says Bawumia gets massive endorsements. And that story is on page 4 of the Daily Gist newspaper. News behind the news. KAA camp downplays campaign manager defection to DMB camp. Well, that story is on page 2. And the same story is also on the front page of the Custodian newspaper and is on page 3 of the Custodian newspaper, Helen.
All right. Now, time check, it is some 14 minutes past the hour of 7. We'll be opening up the phone lines in due course, but I do want to get into the story in the Daily Graphic. Bronya is coming. Bronya is coming. You blink and Bronya will be here. It's the 3rd of December already. Now, the front page story says, amid city gains and festivities, consumers demand price cuts. And you've got some lovely looking foodstuffs on the front page, and it says price of food items and other products remain high on the local market in spite of the city gains. Now, ahead of the Christmas and New Year festivities, consumers have started mounting pressure on businesses, importers, wholesalers, retailers, and general traders to reduce their prices to reflect the current gains in the economy. The pressure comes in the wake of the strong appreciation of the cedi against major international currencies and the relative improvements in some major macroeconomic indicators. Now, as of November 2025, the cedi had appreciated by some 32.2% against the United States dollar, some 26.4% against the British pound, and 18.8% against the euro, according to data from the Bank of Ghana. For instance, the local currency against the US dollar fell from 15.27 in November 2024 to 11.12 in November this year. And you see improvements across the board also as far as the British pound is concerned. Talk about inflation. We've seen that go down significantly. Last year, we sat at 23.8% in December. Sharp decline now to 8% in October 2025, returning Ghana to single-digit inflation for the first time in 4 years. Now, in response, the Bank of Ghana, BOG, has reduced the monetary policy rates by a cumulative 1,000 basis points from 28% in May this year to 18% as of the close of November. Now, these gains notwithstanding, the positive macroeconomic indicators have failed to impact local prices to bring some relief to consumers across the country. Now, we had traders who were complaining about the impact of worsening macroeconomic conditions. Now, these macroeconomic conditions are looking up, but Sixtus, are you feeling the macroeconomic gains in your own personal pocket, or are prices still high? Should we be feeling the bronya even more this year because of these wonderful stats that we're hearing? The city is gaining macho. It has gone to the gym. It is bodybuilding, drinking protein shake. But still, we're buying the food a bit too expensive, the material, the dresses for the kids. What's up?
We will be hosting the new Guta president. And we'll be talking about the prices of goods and services generally, as far as the other side is concerned, particularly the spare parts people. But generally, even though the CD-dollar relationship is sweetening up, I don't think we are feeling it at the market level.
Okay.
And I mean, you can play whatever politics you want to play with it, but that is the reality in the market. Yes, it is true. Prices are coming down. We have to admit that. But the general market men and women still don't want to let price. We are still buying a tuber of yam for 30 cedis. Just yesterday, a friend got that for 30 cedis, a tuber of yam. Should we still be there? Or we'll say yam is out of season? Is that the argument? So, I mean, as for the other, a bag of rice, I think, is now 400 and something cedis, depending on 300, 400, depending on what brand you are looking for, as compared to, I think it was 1,000 something or 800 and something.
Last year, getting to Bronya, yes.
Yes. But in the days leading up to Christmas, the market people, we can no longer say import this, import that. We can no longer say COVID levy. What's the other one? The one they cut. E-levy, the one they cut the cake for. We can no longer use those excuses. Reduce the prices. Let Christmas be sweet for all of us.
Now, this story breaks it down into different parts. So, food vendors. Now, the Daily Graphic went into town to go and observe what the food vendors
I bought very recently. I bought wache for 20 Ghana. The tier wache giving, they say 20 Ghana. I am not kidding you. Like I'll mention
area?
the place in Osu.
But still,
20 Ghana. Yes,
and
wache.
how substantial was that portion?
The annoying part was that it wasn't nice. The person who went with me argued that it was nice. I said, no, it is your average wache that you, in terms of the taste. It will be your average wache. And I told the person that just behind me, the Hajia, we've been buying the Appiah-Ampofo, where we've been buying the wache from.
Appiah-Ampofo, good morning.
That wache is nicer than the 20 Ghana wache.
How much is that one?
10 cedis, 15 cedis. You are fine.
We are at 20 cedis for a scoop of wache. 20
cedis for a scoop of wache. In this era, that fuel has come down, dollar is coming down. It is coming down. Fuel is still, in fact, on a daily basis, fuel comes down.
That's right.
So if these were our excuses, price of rice has come down. So why are we still selling wache for 20 Ghana a scoop?
A Daily Graphic observed a portion of fufu, 30 Ghana. Is that consistent?
No, it is not.
30 Ghana.
Where we eat from, it is, I think, 15 cedis.
Oh, wow.
15 cedis.
Wow.
So that may probably be the cheapest.
Yes, 30 Ghana.
But I'm sure there are places you get fufu.
And in fact, they said where they got the fufu 30 Ghana last year, they went back. It's 30 Ghana this year, but it's even smaller in size.
Yes,
the smaller in size. And the vendor they spoke to said that the appreciation of the city had no direct impact on the pricing of food, especially because plantain, cassava, and other ingredients for preparing fufu are still expensive in the market. So they don't.
Which is fair. Which is the point I made, that if you are using yam benchmark. If a tuber of yam is 30 cedis, a bunch of plantain will be like 80 cedis or so. That is if you are getting it from a village. Sorry, if you are getting it from a village. But I'm sure in the open market, they are pricing 150 cedis thereabout. Cassava, when they spread it, I'm sure it will be like 20 cedis, 50 cedis per...
whatever.
However they do it. So I agree, but I see it to be hypocritical that a year ago, you were using dollar and fuel as your benchmark for pricing. Today, you are saying dollar and fuel have no correlation.
Very interesting. They also talk about market visits, the price of tomatoes, onions, yams. So a paint bucket of tomatoes that sold for 150 Ghana cedis last week, this is last week alone, is now going for about 130. So some 20 cedis reduction. Yes, but they said at the end of it, the vendors they spoke to said that we are likely to see an increase because it's the festive season. That was the conclusion.
Not because not because the produce is out of.
Hey. No, because it's the festive season. So we'll be getting into all the bronyanomics. Bronyanomics. How much are you putting aside to celebrate
the annoying part
bronya?
of all of this is that it is mercury laden. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's go on this very quick break. But before that, let me tell you about Rosebank International University College. And yes, I do see the phone lines blinking. Fear not, we'll get to your calls in due course. And it is 23 minutes past the hour of 7. Do be sure to give us a follow on all of the socials. You too can make your voice heard this morning. Let's hear from you. Now, there's a world-class university right here in Ghana, Rosebank International University, a strong South African university and a brand of the Advitech Group, Africa's largest private education provider with 146 schools across 5 African countries and over 100,000 learners, and partly owned by the World Bank through the IFC. Rosebank International University is fully accredited by the South African Qualifications Authority, the British Accreditation Council, GTEC in Ghana, City and Guilds UK, and Capsicum Culinary Studio. At Rosebank International University, they offer Doctor of Business Administration, MBA, Master of Science, and Master of Philosophy in Digital Marketing, Bachelor of Supply Chain Management, targeting professionals in freight forwarding, customs, etc. They also offer hospitality and culinary arts, available at diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate levels. Their ICT has BSc Information Technology in Business Systems and IT Computer Application Development, all carefully designed to equip you with the skills and qualifications needed for a successful global career. The mission is simple: inspiring excellence. Admissions are now open for January 2026. You can visit the very modern campus at Airport Commercial, Appiah House, Accra, or apply online at www.riuc.edu.gh. Rosebank International University, building global citizens. Let me go on this very quick break. When we come back, I open up the phone lines, and I cannot wait to hear from all of you. Don't go too far.
This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamiLac 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances, happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp us on 053-11-00927 or 053-220-0927. Family Fun Day, powered by Cerelac and brought to you by 3FM. This December, give your kids what they really want. Your time, your full attention. Cerelac in partnership with 3FM presents Family Fun Day. #FamilyLat 2025. A full-day adventure packed with games, family competitions, live performances happening Friday, 5th December at Good Park from 9 a.m. To register your family for free, dial *928*12*11#. For vendor bookings or inquiries, call or WhatsApp
556-910-154. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Who's speaking, please?
Madam,
Machi Bibi Aboko.
Bibi Aboko, now, sir.
Bibi Aboko, Yentio.
Now, say,
oh, fantastic. Yentio.
When you have a bed, I can not some more can Namosi, a baby, who phone come here to catch and then Namodia can another.
Maybe where the daily graphics say who phone and quan, who phone 30, Annie.
Hey, and I mean, who be the moon, but there's more cases, Anna, at the other more Omokoy and intra.
Yes, sure.
Phone quan 30, the other Nakamako bunch in a body. I'm a Kamian Kasan, thank you. But yes, sir, I get the phone. And an Amokan, motor dollar, and a patrol, and a welfare poisoning a dollar for the charges, say, thinking up from almost and was a gun of war, a war, a mamma. I'm from your phone and more difficult. Cover pair with Sahi, cry with Yaga, show me some mobile, nothing near Manasu. And a mom called Marcus Ocoton Yamana. Udo Kono business in the Amaboy, the non to swap, another straw, even a wife for amount. No, because I know what to other do.
Sabe Pepe. And see a dassy. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning. Who's speaking? Charlie,
good morning, my dear.
30. Good morning, my dear. Fufu 30. I mean, the foodstuffs. Are we ready for bronya? Papa Bisu, are you ready for the bronya?
Yeah, we are getting ready to. We are getting ready. But a quick question. Yes. Johnny, when is it coming? The bite?
Oh, you are missing the bites. We have to whet your appetite, Kakra. You don't want to get ready for the bronya. Even during bronya, you want to be bitten. Hey!
Anyway, greetings to you, to Sixtus, Ullo, Mawuena, all those guys who are making your network so solid.
Thank you.
Quick point.
Yes.
One, the market issue. See, I have made this several points on your network that the agri minister, in conjunction with some of the farmers, I'll be very pleased when they can set up, a parallel, what do you call it? Maybe some kiosks should be mounted somewhere within the city and other places. Just put stuff direct from the farmers, not rely on this market women. Look, to be frank with you, we have experienced them all. You go to Accra, you can get a whole lot of tomatoes, from basket of tomatoes for, let's say, 100 cedis. I get my point. You go to Amasama, that place, you see them arranging 10 tomatoes for 10 pieces of tomatoes for sometimes 20 cedis. You understand me? Which is, when you compare it to the 100 cedis basket sort of things, you can get about 200 or 310 the tomatoes that have been arranged in that very basket. That is 300 cedis. What sort of greediness is it? To be frank with you, you may be pitying the market women. To be frank, they are our problem. From it, logically, the market women are our problem. That's why we said if you go to what they call buy KK, the price is that high. It's because of these market women, especially the market queen. So government should look at that. I think minister check that.
Right.
Now, there is this place within the committee, Sakumono, Trust Hospital.
Okay.
We are aware that though they said it's now autonomous, but at least SNP, they have largest share inside Trust Hospital. Is that not it? So I will expect them, because this hospital at 6 o'clock then they'll close. From Monday to Friday, 6 o'clock they close. Sundays they don't even come to work at all.
I see.
And this is serving a larger committee. a community. You understand me?
Right.
A larger community. Sakumona Estate, Lashibi people do come there and things like they complain a lot.
Right.
And we have, so I plead with the government.
Okay.
Instruct SNIP. They have the largest share. Talk to this SNIP management to see to it that trash ban within, what do you call it? It's close to the bank, what do you call it? The Bank of Ghana flat.
Okay.
You understand me?
All right.
They should run 24 hours something.
Right.
Sunday they will not come at all. What's that?
We know how important the
What's that?
healthcare is. The people need the healthcare. All right.
Yes.
You've made us aware. Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome, my dear.
Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning. Who's speaking? Where are you calling us from?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Alex.
Alex, where are you calling us from?
From East Legon.
How is East Legon this morning?
Everything is cool.
Fantastic. Let's hear you.
Excuse me, I just want to talk about the traffic situation at Violation.
Okay.
For the past 10 months, the traffic light has not been working, and I don't know why.
Mm.
The the new MP, what is his name? Dumalo or so.
John Dumelo.
Yeah, very good. And he hasn't said anything. He doesn't want to do anything about the traffic situation. Though he's not the one we should blame, but just that being the MP, he's supposed to, be concerned.
For 10 months now, the traffic light is not working.
Yeah, almost getting to a year. I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
So that is what I want to draw your attention to this morning.
All right. Thank you. Noted. Thank you for your call, Alex. He says the traffic situation, especially the traffic lights in Bawaleshi. Are you experiencing same? Do let us know. Hello, good morning. Who's speaking? Ben. Happy Wednesday. How are you?
Not bad at all.
I'm doing very well. Let's hear you.
Okay. Let's thank our Father in heaven for such a brand new in December, 3rd of December. We are so much grateful and say glory be unto him. You see, my dear sister, anyway, let me say good morning to my honorable MP, Honorable Lieutenant Kudugu, and his MC, Honorable Agbo, for the human job doing. Also to carry my family in the boss and my boss at Tamashipi and Honorable Akwe Secretary. You see, for me, it is sad in this country, where in this country when things are very expensive, they told us what petrol is high because of the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking the traders, what has changed that now they can't reduce their prices anymore? Are they forgetting that it is the same transport they use? Is it not the same fuel that the transporters were put in their vehicles? Please, traders, be careful of what you are doing because you don't know what tomorrow will bring. So for me nowadays, I don't just go and buy. I do window shopping.
I see.
Yeah, because I can't just go and buy because I know what things might be decrease in this country because of what most of the things we apply is it not from abroad?
It is.
Yeah. So why are the magic? So for me, I see it to be greediness. That is why I don't see this country to be called godly country. People will say Yamisomai. Do you think a real Yamisomai will be doing this to their fellow citizens?
Do you think the traders are just operating with greed? There's not any other thing?
I'm telling you, perfectly, and you said it rightly. It is greediness. And you know what shocked me? What? On Fridays, you see them at mosques. Saturday, some go to Adventist. On Sunday, most of them call themselves Christian. But look at what they are doing. They should stop this greediness and do the needful. Some of decrease their prices. You should do so if you want your goods to be purchased early. And don't be saying yentade. Meanwhile, your things are expensive.
That's right.
Meanwhile, what? You see, when you go to Abosokai, some of them, it shocked them that, December and still dollar is at 11. It's all because of prudent and good managers of the economy. For the first time, it has never happened before. But look at how things are going. So let's thank and praise good government that this thing will continue so that those that are not ready to reduce their prices, their things will remain and expire.
Oh.
Good morning.
Yeah, Ben, good morning. He says the traders, we've got to reduce our prices so we can enjoy the bronya well. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my only sister.
Who am I speaking to this morning?
This is Kwesi Puku calling from Amasamai constituency.
Oh, fantastic.
MP.
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm fine, my only sister. I'm
right.
also want to say.
The traders have to reduce their prices, but let's hear you, please.
I will put some now. What can we say? In your buy, I'm saying none of a major OT program. Papa, major the boni dia onwa onim. OT program ya on fani agro. And I'm a papa. Alaji ya okundo. Also OT program papa. Mini aba. Areho edimaya maame no mu a woton wade edimaya ya sebi ye nton wade ne ba beto sebi anidie mu a onumanyamfo onabo atoforcing eni ne mpanifo make sure say dollar beba from na some years ago eniema na afiri kosoro eniema na emwaye no ebeba from na Ghana ni biara ho atono no eniema mo bekeso na eno so aye problem di amamo ada na mo yesa na mi bi ka say eye trade necessary wording hihie bi ba ana say eye great necessary wording hihie bi ba say de be ya prices ni betimi aba down so ene government ka so clear soja for enko market no mkonko hwe niema obi bejina ba bia ka say ya ban dia soja for tata ye man e be say ma me no say dollar no e forma na e ba ntimo niema na mo tonton no montite so na dia mo ye no enye munya ya sore ne ko ade na mo ye sa na me mo CEO for Mahama Care me maami obu obi adakon abaso yi papa ni anamo a oni ni mpanifo etu eyade a maami no o wa badai ti Yakobon fa hu nhire bia ma no me nua ba ensu ata e be hia o pipe ano Yakobon nhire papa ni papa.
So thank you so much. Hey traders, you are under fire today. I think I have to open up the phone lines.